Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Can you believe that we are already halfway through the year? It is time to reset, refocus and slay the second half of this year. In this video I'll be sharing 10 tips that will help you transform your life and crush your goals in the next 6 months. My name is Faith Magdo, and over here we do lifestyle and self-development videos. If you are just coming across this channel for the first time, do well to subscribe because I have more content in store for you. So without much further ado, let's get right into the video. If we are being really honest and realistic, we just have like 4 months to do whatever we need to do for this year because this is the second week of July, and yeah, this video is coming a little bit late, but it's better late than never, right? So let's say we just use the rest of July to plan. We have August, September, October, November, 4 months to smash our goals, because in December everybody is zoning out of work and getting into the festivities. So let's say we have 4 months to go, and that's okay. 4 months with good focus and dedication is better than plenty months without strategy and focus. So today I'll be sharing strategies, tips, hack, whatever you want to call it, that will help you smash your goals in this 4 months that we have. My first tip is setting clear goals. We are going to be getting real practical with this. Now, if you've set goals already for the year, I want you to go back to those goals and go through them. Check the ones you've achieved and tick them, and the ones you've not achieved, write them down again. If there's something you want to change, add or subtract, do all of that. And these goals that you're writing down, I want you to make them specific, measurable and attainable. When I say specific, don't just be vague with your goals. Don't say I want to lose weight. I want you to say I want to lose 10 pounds. You understand? 10 pounds is more specific. And when I say measurable, like it should be a timeline. So we are already working with towards the end of the year. So you want to lose 10 goals before 2024 ends. And then attainable. Is it possible to lose 10 pounds before the end of the year? Your goals have to be attainable, realistic. This is real life, what you can do. Don't go and start writing goals that are so bizarre that does not even make sense. Like saying you want to have 2 million by the end of the year when you don't have a good source of income, you don't have anything bringing money for you. You want to steal it or what? So your goals have to be realistic and attainable. That way you would be able to smash your goals easier. And now, after doing all of these things, you also need to break your goals down to smaller tasks to keep you focused and motivated. Because trust me, sometimes when your goals are really big, it will be hard for you because you'll be seeing it like it's a Herculean task, and it will be overwhelming for you to start attacking these goals. But when you break them down to smaller tasks, it will motivate you and just give you something to focus on. For instance, you are a business owner and your goal is to increase your income, and you have this specific amount you want to make by the end of the year, and you divide it by these 4 months that we have left. So you break them down into smaller tasks. You could say, okay, you would want to have, like, let's say you usually have 10 clients every week. You'll say you want to make it 15 clients every week. So now you know that you are focusing on getting 5 extra clients that week. So you know what to do. You now give yourself tasks. Maybe you want to advertise more, you want to market more, you want to go out and just reach out to more people. So this is giving you more focus. It's narrowing down your goals to specific tasks that you can easily focus on without being overwhelmed. I hope you understand that. The reason why a lot of people procrastinate or don't meet their goals is because you give yourself these high goals, challenging goals, that you don't have enough skill set to achieve these goals. Let's say you want to keep your house more organized and you are saying you want to clean your whole house every day. it's not attainable, especially when you don't have the habit. So you could just want to reduce it. Okay, I will clean my bathroom today, or I will clean my kitchen today. You see, when you reduce this thing, you just try to reduce it to a way that you can also meet up. This way your goals will be attainable. Okay, so try to not challenge yourself too much. You are a human being. Okay, try to give yourself smaller tasks, reduce it small so that you don't get overwhelmed. Because let me tell you something, once you set goals for yourself and you are not able to meet up, it affects your self-esteem. I'm telling you based on experience. Once you tell yourself, I want to do this for myself, and you end up not doing it, you are injuring your self-esteem. Now you will now start believing in yourself less. You feel as if you cannot do the things you say you do. You are not good enough for yourself and your goals. So yes, that is why you have to set realistic goals. You have to be kind to yourself when setting your goals. Don't overwhelm yourself. It is better you learn how to crawl, then you walk, then you start to run, and eventually you will fly. You will soar high. So let's get into the next tip. My second tip is creating a schedule. Plan out your day, your week, and your month, and then you set reminders to keep you on track and to notify you. Okay, you need to set things in place that will remind you to stay on track, will remind you to face your goals. So now planning out your day is underestimated a lot, but I want you to just give it a try. Every day that you wake up or before you go to bed, try to plan out your next day, the things you want to do that day. This is a journal that I have. I'll advise you buy one. Let me show you a typical page. Here it says today's schedule, food, what you're going to eat, to-do list, gratitude corner, notes and reminders, and this is where you have your date. So now you write out the things you want to do the next day, so that when the next day comes, you'll not spend time thinking,
oh, what do I even want to do? Oh, which one do I start with? Oh, what?
All those things are time wasters. All of those things will just make you indecisive. It will even get you drained and you end up not doing anything. Or when you even do it, you won't do it well. But when you plan out your day, you write your to-do list, and it's important that you prioritize the most important thing. And it's also important that you don't bombard yourself with too much things to do, because it will overwhelm you. It is good to just have like 3 to 5 to-do lists every day, and then your first 3 should be the most important things, the biggest tasks, the hardest tasks, the most difficult ones, so that when you wake up you just tackle those ones first, and then you know that even if you don't do the rest, you've done the important things. And let me tell you something, your to-do list should align with your goals, like the things you want to achieve by the end of the year. Make sure that everything you're doing every day is taking you one step closer to your goals. Okay, and also in this your to-do list, make sure you make time for rest and play, because trust me, all work without no play makes Jack a dull boy. That is fact, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself with too much serious activities and you are going to burn out. You will burn out. So just create time for rest and play. Try to have fun once, incorporate it in your plans for the day, maybe in your week. Yeah, there are things you can use. I've just shown you a planner. There are also apps that you can also use to keep you on track. I'm just going to put them up on the screen for you to see. Our next tip is prioritize self-care. Self-care is important, like heavy on the prioritize. You should prioritize self-care, because you need to keep your physical state in shape. You need to keep your mental health in shape, because if you are not physically sound, if you're not mentally sound, my dear, all your goals is going to go down the drain, because you need to be in a perfect condition to be able to smash your goals. Make time for exercise, meditation, and relaxation. There are different types of exercise. Just find out the one that is easy for you. Try to move your body, try to go out to the sun, just get some sunlight in. Exercise is good for you. It just keeps your brain, your blood pumping, your mind working. It's self-care. Try to exercise. Look for different, if it's to go for yoga, they are simple exercise that will not exert you a lot, and if it's the one that will exert you a lot, you should do it. Just look for what works for you and try to exercise regularly. Even if it's 2 or 3 times a week, it will help you. And try to practice mindfulness. okay, so that you be more aware of your surroundings. Meditation helps a lot. Try to do that. And relaxation. Don't play with your sleep schedule, my dear. Don't play with your sleep. Make sure you try to get at least 6, 7, 8 hours sleep every day. It is important because you need to regenerate your brain. Eat nutritious food. Give yourself treats. Drink plenty water. Remember, you are your most valuable asset. So invest in yourself, okay? Pour into yourself so that you would achieve those goals. So now let's move on to our next tip. So the fourth tip is eliminating distractions. Identify time wasters and cut them off. This is not just human beings alone. If it is social media, if it is Netflix, anything that takes up much of your time and it is not even productive or taking you closer to achieving your goals, please cut them off. So you can try to limit social media. Remember, every minute counts and you need to use it wisely. There's this hack that you can use. Maybe you work for 30 minutes or 20 minutes non-stop, and then the next 10 minutes, just set an alarm. In the next 10 minutes, you can press your phone, then you drop it back, work again for another 20 minutes. You can do that for an hour and you see that you smash your goal. Our fifth tip is building positive habits. The hardest part is building habits, especially when we are all grown. We already have the things we're used to. Breaking out of it is hard. Talk more of starting to build a new habit. But there are easy ways to go about this, and I'll be helping you with that. First, creating positive habits is creating habits that serve you and not sabotage you. You can just start small. You can do as much as reading for 10 minutes every day. If it's to set an alarm and then you read for 10 minutes every day, that's building a habit. Start small, don't rush yourself. Then you try to replace, if you have a bad habit, maybe you replace it with a good one instead of just cutting it off. Let's say you like to drink coffee, you can replace it with matcha. Matcha is a more healthier alternative. Instead of listening to music and going on a walk, you can replace the music with podcasts that are productive, that just motivates you and teach you new things, or just you get. So instead you replace the music with podcasts. That's how you build habits. Maybe, or you attach this new habit you want to learn with something you enjoy doing. Remember, the key to building positive habits is to start small, track your progress, and then schedule it and prioritize it. Just tell yourself, today I'm going to do this, and prioritize it. That way you gradually unlearn and then relearn new habits. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to the next tip. Embrace accountability. This is tricky because a lot of people don't like to share their struggles with people, but just find somebody, a trusted friend, an ally, or somebody that is also going through the same thing as you, somebody that is also trying to achieve the same things as you. You people can just be your accountability partners, and then you go through this process together. So you ask somebody to hold you accountable. This person will call you to find out, have you done this? Did you do this today? Or when you do something, you send it to them as evidence. Just like let them hold you accountable, because sometimes it is hard for us to discipline ourselves. We need somebody. And if in your case you burnt all your bridges with your accountability partners because you are not serious and you just keep defaulting and all of that, I think you don't need an accountability partner at this point. You need a mentor, somebody that you respect, somebody that you fear, somebody that really knows how to make you do the things you need to do. So you just seek out for a mentor that will help you with accountability. Yeah, because let me tell you, it's easier when you're doing it with somebody. It's easier when you have a friend who is a gym buddy. You people go to the gym together. That way, accountability really helps with tracking your progress and making sure you reach your goals. You can join communities. There are group chats that help. I know of a weight loss group chat. You can join that. You can also hire a coach. If you want to lose weight, you can hire what do they call them? Gym instructors, personal trainers that will help you. Everything you need is out there. Just go out for it. My 7th tip is celebrate progress. Acknowledge and celebrate your progress, no matter how small it is. Treat yourself to something special. Write down your achievements, or even by sharing it with other people. This way it will just make you note that you are coming up, you're developing, you're winning. It will give you the push to go further. It will give you the push to keep on forging ahead with smashing your goals. So try to celebrate your wins, give yourself treats. When I was in school, anytime I pass my test or anything, I'll go to the talk shop and buy myself proper meal. That is how I celebrate myself. So I'm always looking forward to passing the next test. You know what I'm talking about. This one should not be hard for you to celebrate yourself, but make sure it is worthwhile. Okay, no matter how small, try to celebrate yourself. This also helps. The next tip is embracing lifelong learning. This is my favorite. I love to learn. I'm a very curious person, and I want to know everything. If it's possible for me to know everything, trust me, I will go for it. But for some people it's not always that easy. Some people, they don't want to stress themselves. Some people, no matter how they try, it's actually really hard for them to learn. But then it's just about opening up your mind, being curious, and you will definitely learn. It could be reading more books, watching more documentaries, taking courses. There's Udemy, there's Coursera. You can just take a course and start learning. Just open your mind to learning more. You never know how much this will come through for you. You never know how this will help you someday. Just open up yourself to lifelong learning. You could decide to just learn a new language on Duolingo. All of these things build up your esteem. It will make you feel like you're already getting it. You're becoming a better person. You're already stepping up, developing yourself. And the more you feel better about yourself, the easier it is for you to go after your dreams. It's easier for you to chase your dreams and smash your goals. Let me tell you, learning new things every day is a game changer, and you should not sleep on it. Just be curious, open up your mind, and keep learning. Don't stop learning. And it could also be learning a skill, photography, editing, and just learn a skill. It will cost you some money. Sometimes it is free, but let me tell you, there is no knowledge that it's a waste. It will come true for you. Just make sure that it's in line with your big goals. So whatever you're doing, as usual, should be something that will be taking you one step closer to your goal. My 9th tip is setting healthy boundaries. Learning how to say no without feeling bad or guilty about it is important. Let me tell you something. People will use you, people will drain you, and people will take advantage if you let them. But when you know how to stand up from yourself and set healthy boundaries, when they know that you will not allow yourself to be pushed over, people will start to respect you more. But once you just let them feel like you don't know how to say no, people will take advantage of you. Don't do things that after you do it, it's inconveniencing you from chasing your own goals, or you start feeling bad about yourself. That affects your mindset, and that's not good for you. We don't have much time, so you are eliminating distraction and also setting boundaries. Always choose yourself. And then my 10th point is practice gratitude and positivity. You need to focus on the good stuff, okay? This life, things hit us left, right, and center. You're planning your own. Life has its own in store for you. God has its own in store for you. Sometimes it might just scatter your whole goals. But please, I want you to focus on the good things. Focus on the positive parts and be grateful. A heart of gratitude will always have more things to be grateful for. So just be positive, regardless of whatever you might be going through. It's just like a bulletproof. When the challenge come, you still move. Let me tell you, once you have a heart of gratitude and a positive mindset, my dear, the thing that is going to stop you will be scared of you. Trust me. Practice daily affirmations. Yeah, you can get a gratitude journal every day. Write out 3 things you're grateful for, and most importantly, surround yourself with positive people. The things you watch, the books you read, everything, just work on your mindset. Let it be in a positive please. So that is it, my loves. Remember, discipline and focus are like muscles that you need to exercise. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your life change in amazing ways. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to more content that will help you glow up and live up to your highest potentials. Bye.